YouTube friends, welcome into the video, welcome into the channel. Hope you all are doing well out there. Today we are talking LG C2 because LG is currently pushing out a new firmware to the C2 and the G2 lineup. So we're here hanging out with my 77 LG C2 here in the game room. And what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that the update's been pushed to my particular C2 here. And then next, I'll go ahead and get the update installed, make sure there are no complications along the way. And after that, we'll get into what actually comes with the update. But first, let's make sure that it's on this TV. Let's press and hold that settings button. You navigate to support and then software update. And here you'll find your current firmware version on the TV, which mine is 03.33.85. You have an auto update option here if you are completely trusting LG to push updates to your TV that are 100% clear of any issues. You can go ahead and turn this on and the TV will do the updating for you. You don't have to worry about it. If not, I keep it turned off because I like to vet it out a little bit and typically make sure that there are no major complications before getting into it. But anyhow, you can see right here it says an important software update is available. The new firmware version is 03.33.90. So like I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and get the installation process started. I won't bore you with the installation process itself. So again, I will check back in if there are any issues and let you know what those look like. See you on the other side. Okay, I'm going to jump back in here real quick. You can see the update in progress bar shows 29%. The part you don't know is in real time, I've been attempting to install this update for over an hour. And the frustration on this comes in, and I believe it has something to do with the TV's internal Wi-Fi card or whatever, recognizing my network. Multiple times I've checked to see if the network was showing up, and it was. I would start the update and the update would get to like 4% and just stop. I reset the entire home network. I come back, do the exact same process. One time it got to 8% and stopped. I reset it again. Now you see it's working fine, which is good. One of my top complaints, if I would have one for this TV, having owned it for over a year, is the network connection on the TV. Now for me, that's not extremely problematic because I don't use the apps on the home screen. I don't use this TV as a smart TV and play Netflix, YouTube, etc. on it. I have an Apple TV 4K connected. I use that strictly for streaming. I don't worry about it. But if you're somebody who is considering buying the C2 or the LG C3, just be mindful that if you don't have an external streaming device and you're just going to use the WebOS home screen apps, all the apps on the screen, you're gonna do your YouTube there, Netflix, Hulu, whatever it is. Just be mindful that hopefully your TV doesn't have network connection problems like this one, because I don't know if I've really mentioned it out of all the videos I've done with this TV. I don't know if I've really talked about one of my biggest complaints, which is the fact that the TV loses network connection constantly. And I have to do a full restart. And by the way, I can't just turn the TV off and turn it back on and it'll reconnect. No, I have to reset my home network to get the TV to consistently recognize that it's connected to the internet. And for me, like I said, not really a problem because I don't use the home screen apps to stream content. So the only time this TV, I really care about it being connected to the internet is when I'm trying to do one of these updates, okay? So I'm going to press and hold the settings button because one of the issues I had earlier was every time this would go away, I walked away for over 10 minutes one time. I came back to support, it was still on the same exact percentage. In other words, the TV was not progressing in the installation of the update unless I was actually in this software update page. And it does look like it's still progressing, so I am happy to see that. Looks like it's finally fixed itself. I have no idea what fixed it this time because I've reset my home network a couple of times. And on this particular time of attempting to install this update, it's finally working properly. I only wanted to check back in because I'm really transparent with you all that watch my videos. And if I encounter any issues at all, whether it's specific to my TV or it's going to be a general specific problem to everyone, I at least want to let you know if I had any complications. So the part I haven't mentioned yet is that every time it would get to a certain percentage progression, I would literally have to go in and cancel update. I've never once had to do that. I wasn't even sure if that was going to mess up something on the TV. I thought there was a chance that if I let it get so far and cancel it, it might actually mess something up. It doesn't look like it has so far, but here on attempt 100, it seems like, it looks like it's updating properly. I just wanted to be transparent for you all. I didn't want to do this update video, get it all the way through and complete it, and not let you know that I had encountered some issues during installation. So if I have no more issues from this point moving forward and the installation finishes and everything goes like it normally does, the next thing you'll see in this video is me talking about what comes with the update, and everything is good to go as far as installing. So just wanted to let you know what was going on. See you soon. All right, so I've navigated my way over to the LG website. We're here on the software and drivers part of the website, and what we're going to do from here is search for the TV model of which you are updating. My particular TV is a 77 LG C2, so I'm going to go in here to the search box. I'm going to type in OLED 77, and as you can see, it's pre-populating some options here. I'm not seeing my particular model number right away, so I'm going to go ahead and type in C2. And now it has narrowed it down to two choices, which is the PUA and the AUA. I'm not sure if that makes a tremendous difference on which one, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and select the AUA, which is my particular TV model number. And when I do that, now we are on the updates page for the 77 C2 AUA. So as we scroll down here, we find the latest firmware versions, the past two. The current firmware, as you know, on my TV is the 03.33.85. The new firmware version is 03.33.90. That's the one we're going to want to pay attention to for this video. So let's check out what comes with this update. I'm going to click on reference, scroll down, and right away I see the typical LG updates here. It comes with two things, one dot improvement and one fixing minor bugs in software. So unfortunately, this doesn't look like an update that provides us with much in the way of new features, anything exciting like that. But it does look like it's an update probably to patch up a few bugs or a few issues with the last software version at 03.33.85. Me personally, in the past few weeks of having that firmware, I didn't notice anything, out of the ordinary. I'd be curious, leave some comments below. If you're on that particular firmware version right now and are experiencing some issues, I'd be curious to hear what they are, and it'd be interesting to see why I haven't noticed the same things. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Not much in the way of fun in this update. It's the LG is improving something, just wish I knew what it was, and fixing minor bugs in software, just tying up a few loose ends from the last update. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, learned anything at all, you found it helpful, and you want to help support the channel, hit that like button on the video. It gets my videos circulated out to more people, for hopefully to help them as well. And if you're new here, appreciate you stopping in and watching my video. It means a lot to me. If you do want to help support the channel as well, consider hitting that subscribe button, and of course hit the bell so you don't miss my latest uploads. But with all that being said, until the next one.